Welcome back to Hit or Glitch. We are continuing our Star Wars adventure. Previously, our protagonist narrowly avoided a bar fight and a slip towards bankruptcy. Tonight, they set off into the Outer Rim. So, how soon do you guys want to try to leave?
Is that Corvette taking off right away? Like, what am I watching it take off while everybody shows up, or at least power up, I guess? Because I mentioned it takes them a bit to cycle the engines.
Give me a Wits plus Crafts roll.
Ugh. Sorry, you can't see it, but I'm cracking my fingers. Oh, all right. Well, I got 3.
Okay. It occurs to you that they never fully powered down their engines.
They were planning on getting a quick exit out of here. All right. Well, if I'm seeing them power their engines up, and I know that they might be competition because one of my crew members mentioned that, I think I'm going to start our power up as well.
Okay. So by the time you get there,
the engine's hot and we're getting ready to go. Still need to put in stuff into the computer and get the stuff going. So yeah, walk on board, climb into the cockpit, get everything going.
Start the calculations for the jump to light speed.
Yep.
all right. This is going to be an extended test, and you need to get 10 successes. And it is going to be a intelligence plus pilot test.
Astigation help?
Yep.
Okay.
And the advanced nav computer gives +2.
And you are
Need to
going
win.
to suffer 3 dice penalty.
Okay, 2 for 1.
Okay.
2 for 2, 2 more.
Okay, so 4.
2 more.
This is not progressing very quickly.
But it's steady.
Yeah.
2 more.
At least he's consistent.
Take your time, I'm hourly.
Yep,
3.
of course. It's always there. Oh.
Okay.
Beat it by 1.
Yeah, basically you see their crew all gets aboard, and shortly thereafter, the Corvette lifts off, blasts towards orbit.
And we're
It takes you longer probably than you wanted
yeah.
to calculate the jump, and you've plotted your escape vector, but your crewmates take a little longer to get back than you would have wanted.
I'm probably on the verge of calling him up and yelling at him when they finally show up.
Yep. Biva has an extra swagger in her step. She was quite liberal with her drinking, and the other crews are also heading toward their ships.
Look over at our pilot and say, the bar must have closed.
Yeah. Looks like the party's getting started, I think.
It's a space race.
They're all gonna die.
Alright, you guys get aboard, and Zydan has to get clearance for you. Whoa! I was going to make this an extended test for him, but he got it all in one go.
Nice. I know there's a reason we ain't allowed to follow you on board.
Yeah. Who is in the cockpit besides Snore?
I'm thinking of following if he's on the communications.
Yeah.
Nope.
Okay.
I probably stand ready
Slur.
in the engineering room.
Wits politics. Chance die?
This is a chance die.
Wait,
Would you like to explain what
Will
chance die is?
traveled help? No, that gives me the 9 again quality.
Would you allow a 9 to be a success on this one?
Yes.
Nice.
Because if you're well traveled, Merit, I will.
well, I got an 8.
So close.
So no
Alright.
success.
Yeah. You're not quite understanding why clearance is taking so long, but Zydan's obviously getting frustrated. Like, he's not letting it show in his voice, but, like, you see his knuckles turning a lighter shade of green. As he's, like, clenching his fist on the panel.
We probably, there's probably a moment where he does a light turn on kind of moment, and then suddenly Smooth talks his way into us and getting out right off the bat.
Yeah, but you guys get clearance to leave.
About freaking time.
Boom!
Do you want to be fancy about it?
Yeah. It's fancy.
All right.
How many of us strapped ourselves in? I've known him for a while. I strapped myself in.
Let's show these little people how it's done.
At this point, I'm going to make sure that all crews are in their positions, and Twi'lek is strapped into a bed, because she's going to fall on the floor.
All right, give me a dexterity plus pilot.
And my transport.
Yep, thought so. Is there any penalties?
No, but he does have to get a minimum number of successes.
Okay.
To not completely embarrass us or rub the side on something? Or knock her out
Or
of
stall
bed
the
and be
engines.
onto the ground?
Yeah.
Would my character spend a willpower on this?
No.
Probably.
Because you're all narcissistic and confident in the fact that you can do it.
I'm not even gonna think hard about it. I like that sound.
Oh, that's two.
Now, use a point of willpower now to re-roll the ones that want successes, champ.
That's not in World
No.
of Darkness.
Nope, nope.
You're thinking of Shadowrun.
Dang it.
Okay.
I got her strapped in before this started, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
So she's not going anywhere, but I might be hitting the bulkhead.
Give me another pilot test. -3.
1, 2, 3,
Oh, that's weird.
4. 4.
Okay. Anyone who is strapped in needs to make a stamina resolve test. Anyone who is not strapped in will need to make a dexterity athletics test.
Oh, thank God.
And then,
Would acrobatics help with that?
yes, it would. And then, following that, the stamina plus resolve.
Oh, man.
None for my acrobatics.
Ouch.
3, okay.
Look.
I got 4.
2 for the stamina result.
Well,
So
that
my
was 4
4
in your
for the
acrobatics.
acrobatics.
Okay.
So well for the athletics. Does that help with my stamina resolve at this point?
No, the stamina resolve to see where you black out from the G's.
I'll take 2.
Okay. You are lifting off out of the thing, and you're obeying most of the speed limits in the spaceport. But as soon as you clear, like, the local space, you punch it.
Mhm.
And you didn't quite notice the commercial traffic from the commercial spaceport, and you have to, like, spin the ship and turn it into a corkscrew climb.
I am a leaf on the wind. Watch how I.
Yes. So you narrowly avoid
Out of my way,
a
moron!
crash.
I won't say it. I won't say it.
You're going to take a point of bashing,
Does my armor against bashing? No. Okay.
and you got how many successes on the resolve?
2.
Okay. Yeah, you lose your footing as gravity and artificial gravity twist and get you all sort of, you know, your equilibrium goes out.
Right.
You slam into the bulkhead, but you manage not to throw up. You got 3 successes?
Yep.
You stumble when he performs the maneuver,
Yeah.
but you don't fall or anything.
Well, I'm strapped in anyway.
You got 4 successes on your athletics
Yeah,
test.
boy. I
Uh,
rode that bitch on out.
yeah, you're fine. Like, the gravity changes, and you're like, foot against the bulkhead, hand against the
The
wall.
bed.
And there we go. And yeah, no one loses their lunch.
Oh, nice. Yeah, we're all experienced spacers.
Well, most of us.
She didn't.
Actually,
I strapped her down before this whole shenanigans started, and then I just rode right next to her.
I will move to the cockpit and I will ask him what the hell is going on.
Trafficking this planet is dumb.
Is
Sit down.
I like that last part. Is dumb.
Sit down. We're jumping into light speed. What? We haven't cleared the.
Yeah, it wouldn't happen.
Jumping to lightspeed in the middle of a freighter?
Yep.
But you can't. No, don't tell me that, honey.
Don't tell me until I've done it.
Yeah, that was it.
All right, you guys make the jump. It's going to require you to make several jumps.
I'm just chilling.
You guys have the 2/3
Yes.
hyperdrive on this thing?
Yep.
All right.
It's no Millennium Falcon, but it's certainly faster than them local Bolt cruisers.
So you guys are basically going to be in hyperspace for about, this journey is going to take like a day and a half.
Oh, very good.
So I'll be able to heal my bastion in that time.
Yes.
I'll get my point of willpower back.
Yes.
The willpower that saved me my money.
Basically, every time we jump out of hyperspace to make a correction, I'm going to go to the turret and I'm going to sit in it. And then when we make the next jump, I'm going to get out of it and go find something else to do.
Okay.
That's pretty much it. When I start to hear the sound of that we're coming out of hyperspace, all right, we're good? All right.
Okay. Over dinner that first evening, Zaidan fills you guys in on what he was able to gather in talking with Samantha. As beautiful as she was, they were both trying to play each other. I assure you, she got nothing out of it.
The fact that you need to reassure them.
Yeah. That's what I'm saying. That's why I'm like head cocked to the right, like,
Yeah, typically in bed and don't know what to do with their mouths.
I'm fairly certain, I have a feeling, which for me is a certainty, you know that they are probably connected to the Resistance.
That's entertaining.
Which group was that?
The Resistance?
No, which group was that was he talking to?
The Ravenous Womp Rat. The weak ways.
Weak ways.
The weak ways, the Uzim and the Given, human and Nahud.
So you think that they're part of the Resistance and they're going to take these artifacts and give them to the Resistance?
I got the impression that she didn't care 2 bits about the artifacts. Their interest lies in the salvage. I mean, think about it. It's war material, possibly. I mean, we don't know the size of the ship that crashed. I mean, it could be a freaking acclimator.
Or it could be an old clone dropship. A one gunship, it's not going to take long to salvage.
True.
Say it carried 1 Jedi general, what do we find? A holocron and a lightsaber and a skeleton?
I guess we'll find out when we get there.
There's likely to be at least one that survived.
For this one?
They
Someone
did
had
mention
to.
that the stress beacon has been going on, and it should have been gone 40 years ago.
We'll say it wasn't turned off for 40 years after the crash.
Still would have broken the power.
You know better than that. Batteries wouldn't have lasted that long.
Coming from the droid strapped to a Wookiee.
B was like, not even necessarily the batteries. I mean, the fuel in the reactors wouldn't have lasted this long.
A wise man once said, a long time ago, "It's a trap!" And he was a fish.
What have you been smoking?
Not
He
what
was
you're
like
smoking.
who twitch in annoyance.
Just remember who strapped you down. There's benefits of having me around. You just have to deal with the small, subtle annoyances. You too, Wookie. At 2 Wookie.
You see him looking at his large bat and like fingering the stun setting.
At 2 Wookie, at 2 Wookie. We get it. So many references not from this universe.
Crossing the streams. You're crossing the streams.
Well, Mr. Force Power, what do you think? Found us a bunch of stuff before. See what you can do now.
When we are closer to the location, I'll see what I can sense. I can do it in the middle of a hyperspace, you moron.
Eh? Distance doesn't matter, or matters not.
Is that the droid?
No, That's his inner mentor speaking.
Inner monologue, is that what you're going for?
No, inner Yoda,
Oh, okay.
but still.
Biva, she's obviously annoyed at your comment referencing Admiral Akbar,
As a fish.
and she's like, Admiral Akbar was a great admiral, and it was his quick thinking that saved the space forces in that battle.
This is coming from the woman who wants to sell the relics to the First Order. Who do you sympathize with?
Her wallet.
Touche. I have nothing against that. Whatever makes me the most money, I'm good for, but at least pick a side.
What's empathy? -2.
What am I making this roll for?
You're trying to guess what side she's on.
For sympathies?
Yeah.
Ah.
You made the comment. I'm making you make the roll.
Alright, chance die.
No.
Oh, you're gonna spend that willpower on this?
How long have we been in hyperspace so far?
A day.
Less than a day. This is the first.
Great, then I'll
dinner.
get this one back. Not.
Yeah, you have no idea.
Don't get me wrong, I'm not 100% concerned. I'm just saying.
All right.
Annoying her seems to be like my favorite pastime, though.
Yeah. Yeah.
She loves me.
They're gonna end up hooking up before the campaign's over.
This was a Disney movie. I wouldn't doubt it.
Han Solo and Leia, this is how it got started.
Doesn't mean we can't stay true to the source material.
It's the whole point, right?
So we've got a drama queen and an incestuous nature. Let's do this thing.
Okay. Final jump is basically you guys are going to come out shortly before lunchtime, midday, ship time. How close were you plotting to come out of hyperspace to the planet?
12 parsecs.
Less than 12 parsecs.
Oh,
Far.
Han Solo, suck it.
Because they doubled down on that.
I don't know.
the ship that made it in 14?
12! I did like that.
There's so many references we're gonna have to cut.
No.
I say we keep at 2 Wuke though.
No.
Okay, so we're trying to get there fast. I'm gonna show about. I'm gonna say.
He's gonna brush the atmosphere and try to land out of hyperspace.
No, I'm not gonna be that dumb. But I'm gonna be
basically up to the gravity wall.
Yeah, up to the gravity well.
Yeah. I'm just sitting here saying that's coming from the guy who almost hit commercial traffic on the way out.
I strapped myself in this time very securely.
All right.
I'm gonna do a handstand in the middle and just test my acrobatics. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding.
I'm gonna sit inside an Iron Maiden. Not get a scratch.
All right. You bring it out of hyperspace. Who's on sensors?
I got computers.
Not me.
Well, are you going to be in the turret?
Yes.
Oh yeah, I gotta be in the
Then that
gun.
excludes you from sitting on sensors.
You're right, but I'm gonna be I'm gonna be helmet on, armor on, like ready.
If it's me, it's a chance die, so you probably don't want me there.
All right. Biva will be on sensors then.
Because that helmet gives me +1 to perception. I don't understand how Stormtrooper armor gets +1 to perception, yet they still can't seem to hit anything.
It says perception, not to their
Accuracy.
actual dice pool and
Yeah,
accuracy.
but I mean, if you can see it,
Well, they,
coming from personal experience in my life, if I saw it, I could shoot it.
That again is skill versus eyesight. They have eyesight but no skill. Because at that point they were just high.
Only stormtroopers would be so precise.
yeah. Kind of weird, isn't it?
They're only precise against broadsides of guards.
Or
There's also
moisture
the-
farms, whatever.
There's also the argument that they wanted the Falcon to escape, and so they were purposefully missing.
Yeah.
Against the Ewoks.
Well, against the Ewoks, they actually took quite a few of them out.
Yeah, they did.
massacred the Ewoks.
Like, they were doing great until the Ewoks just appeared out of the underbrush and started taking them apart.
And then all of a sudden, like tree trunks are slamming together.
Which is probably why the First Order actually teaches their guys in melee. So this never happens again.
You got taken out by teddy bear.